Women want a man smarter than her, taller, more successful, more fit, has higher social status. So, when you view that from the guy's perspective, all that he gets is a girl dumber than him, shorter than him, less successful than him, in worse shape than him, and she has lower social status. Interestingly, a lot of people would argue that men seldom settle for women who are physically less attractive than them. Depends on what you call physically attractive. Usually men are significantly dating up in terms of looks. Those guys also usually have something going on for them though. Ambition, drive to succeed, whatever. Exactly. So this kind of mentality wherein men are just slaves and always losing out in couples is wrong. It's a balance. If all you want is a pretty face, that's fine, but I expect any prospective partner to be intelligent and have defined goals in life. Who wants a useless lump of eye candy lying around the house? So we agree, it's not as simple as men always lose out. I'm surprised this has got many positive attention. Not that I disagree, I just know how Reddit is. This is more or less the reason I have effectively sworn off dating. Some women get the princess treatment from the moment they start to develop by guys who want to fuck them. Showered in compliments, propositioned a lot, etc. This causes them to get a bit of an ego and believe they're too good for most guys. I've experienced this a few times. A few of my exes had pretty low opinions of themselves when I met them. You spend all your time and effort building them up, supporting them, telling them how amazing and how beautiful they are every day. Do your best to make them feel good about themselves. Then one day they decide they're too good for you and start to look for a trade up. Stop dating emotional wreckage, mate. You're picking up the ones other guys won't touch. Try going for one who isn't a fucking mess. Wow, that must have sucked. I had one girl on Valentine's Day about 2 years after we started dating tell me that if someone like me, but richer or better looking, came along she'd leave me for him. Ripped my goddamn heart out. On Valentine's Day. It wasn't a joke either. Remember that you pick M. Not all women fit the narrow image you formed in your mind. As can be expected from a wide anecdotal evidence pool of a few times. You might never see that, since confirmation biases are more fun than being wrong. Man, ain't that the ducking truth? Yes, hypergamy. As a woman, I can confirm that I've thought about this a lot. I believe you should raise yourself to a higher standard in order to have higher expectations. That's just how it works. If you're a lazy ass, don't expect to get somebody who works. If you're ambitious and confident and smart, expect someone to be the same way. I always kind of expect my future to match my standards or even more, if I'm lucky. I don't expect that though. Water seeks its own level. Great in theory, ignorant in practice. Everyone has a higher opinion of themselves than they actually deserve. So when an outside observer grades them, it is always given less than what the objective person believes they deserve. So your higher standard is always stupid and unrealistic. Exactly. I agree with this. I'm a girl, and I can tell you women are some of the most annoying ass people to get along with when it comes to looks, although you can't deny that when a pretty girl asks you out, it's awesome, but when an ugly girl asks you out, it's hilarious. Men and women both are biased towards looks. In fact, everyone is. Why do you think models exist? I've never laughed at an ugly girl asking me out, usually just try to reject them kindly. Attractive girls generally don't chase though from what I've seen. Please try actually talking to women before you post dumb shit like this. Incel. Tap subscribe and hit the bell right next to it so you never miss a video. Comment your own thoughts below.